This is the Making a Statement podcast. We're back with Breaking the Stigma, number 4. It's a Q&A panel session where we come live and direct from the Making a Statement headquarters right to you guys there at home tuning in from Facebook. And you can ask us anything. That's what we're here for. My name is Dilz. Making a statement. That's what we're here doing, is making a statement and breaking the stigma. Making a Statement apparel. Me and King Cass, we're going to jump into a little bit of this here. This shirt that I'm wearing, it's now going to be out for pre-order pretty much in the next 24 hours. It's the first single for Say Less, our album coming out. You guys seen the cover of her? The cover in the oven. The cover art for Say Less is out, and Welcome is about to be plastered everywhere, all over your socials. So get amongst it, pre-order the merch, and get ready for the single. To my right over here, we got Brother E.
Hi, I'm Ethan.
And Mr. She to the left.
She, King Cass.
And tell them quickly, bro, while we're waiting, everybody tuning in. And if you are tuning in, hit the comment section, ask your questions.
Yeah, what's up?
Hit that like button and make your shares. Get this podcast out there. Let's make something real of this. It's your opportunity to talk to us, and you're live and direct with us on the podcast. It's going to be posted to YouTube, and that's your opportunity to have your participation, your question involved with what we're doing here. But Mr. She, let's have a quick update from yourself. How you been, my G? It's been a minute.
Yeah, it's been a minute. It's been a while, bro. Just been really focused, on the brand, and just really focused behind the scenes on the merch, and obviously just obviously the stuff I've been doing with you behind the scenes, theatrical shows, album releases. We just shot a music video. We just did so much, just had my birthday. Painting, graffiti, bro.
The Rainbow Dairy, shout out to that. Come on, the Foxing community. If you've seen that, show some love, drop some comments, rainbows in the chat for the bro King Cass and what he did. There was massive mahi.
I feel like I really stomped on New Zealand with that and made a stomp, and I just feel like it wasn't picked up how I would like. I don't have high expectations, but when someone does something like that, if it was someone different than me, I feel like it would be all over the media. And I feel like that's that whole, a lot of stuff's really gatekeeped, and I'm learning that more, but it ain't going to stop me. I'm just going to keep shaking on those doors and keep rattling and rattling and rattling. And I think it's important just to say it's brought more jobs. So I'm about to paint a young kid's room.
Awesome.
So, the Nan's now hired me, and I've got people going ding, 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 their ideas. And I've got 3 canvas bookings, and just, people wanting me to come and quote their walls. And so it's just taking off. So I've got myself some business cards being made, and I'm just kind of looking at going well, you know me, I'm ADHD. I'll just take it on the road with everything I do. So yeah.
And
I sussed another one as well.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
And saying that, if you're out there and you're a fan of what he's done, you want to get some of that plastered on your shop, your business, your brand, your canvases, your kids' bedroom walls, whatever it looks like, this is your opportunity. Message Making a Statement, Dilz or King Cass, and we'll make that happen. We'll put that together.
Look at what we're in right now. Every piece of art in this studio is myself, and
100%.
I really appreciate that. Except this is from a shop, but I just really appreciate the boys giving me the space. And I think there's a wall over there that we're going to transform and stuff. And there's just more eventually that'll happen in the space. And I think, if anyone's interested in any art, my business cards are going to say graffiti murals, but they're also going to say shop walls, kids' rooms, feature walls, and vehicles. And when I say vehicles, that's food trucks, that's straight vans, cars. I've already got people
cars.
Yeah, I've got people hitting me up to paint their whole cars. If you're serious, message me, let's make it happen. I've got people that are booking and paying deposits and locking their spots in. At the moment, I'm booked up till October, bro. So I feel really good.
That's good. That's awesome,
and that's only just with a little bit of graffiti that I love, bro. I love doing graffiti, my story of graffiti and everything, okay? So, bro, and as an artist for making a statement, being able to make a statement on a state highway dairy like that, I feel like we all had a piece in it. Thanks for coming down and being part of it too.
It was awesome to see it transform.
I think my real goal is, and if anyone's here and if you boys can think of any way, is my goal is to do that tower.
The water tower.
I want the whole tower, bro, and I've already visioned it. So the kids, here it is, real quick, I'm planting it. So all the kids around all the schools come together for a creative kingdom. No, they come together for making a piece of art, right? And I incorporate, so the kids might say, okay, one school might bring everything together and theirs was about stars. They might be about trees and green and blue and just a different piece of art from each school. I'll paint that art on the tower, and then around the top, Foxton, I reckon. But I don't know what that looks like.
It's
but that'd
probably
be
like the
a
council.
massive goal. It would be
It
huge.
would have to be the council. Like, who the hell owns the water tower?
I'd have
I
to
don't
be
know.
cherry picked
To
too.
be the government.
I'd have to be cherry picked all the way up to get to the top. I'd nail the top
It's a
out
seed
first,
planted.
bro.
It's a seed planted. So Foxton community, if you want any mahi done, hit us up, King Cass directly, or making a statement of Dilz. Brother E, we mentioned we had a music video shoot.
Wow.
Let's talk about your experience
bro,
with that,
like-
and like
that
what
was
you got involved with,
Yeah.
and how you found the experience, and what it's like working with me behind the scenes
He
too. 'cause
was an element.
I think a lot of people don't realize how much mahi goes into every single project, every
Dilz
song.
is full on.
I'm full
Yeah.
on. Absolutely, I'm a perfectionist.
I feel like my life's more full on now too. But yeah, no, it was good. I filmed it. A videographer, if that's how what it is.
You did it.
Videographer, yep.
Beyond the frame.
Beyond the frame.
I like that.
Bringing visuals to visions
Vision
to
to
visuals.
visuals. Yeah. So
Coming
it was good. It was good. It was cool to see, like, because obviously I've seen the end product, but never really seen, like, I was there for Envious
Yep.
and a couple of other ones. So I've seen what kind of happens, but not really too much behind what looks like behind the camera.
Yep.
So it's cool to be in the production stages rather than just seeing the final product. So I like, yeah, I don't know. I enjoyed it. It was cool. It's nice to be able to have a little bit of like creative direction behind it as well. So I can kind of have the input as well, which kind of makes me feel a bit
Oh,
special.
you're the man. You
It
did
was
real
cool.
well, bro.
Nah, it was awesome. And it's only going to get better too. So, I mean, you know, obviously first one. So there's room for improvement. But from what I could see on my end, it looked pretty good. So I'm looking forward to seeing the first edit and seeing where it goes from there. And
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, so everybody, I think, you know, if they follow us, they've probably seen snippets and previews, sneak peeks to what we were doing. We put some stories out there, and that's coming this month. That's the single, the lead single from Say Less. The rollout's coming. It's now. The album's about to be coming every month. New single, new music video, visuals, and you know we're working hard. The album has been created in the Making a Statement studio from scratch, from start to finish. It's
Months
been
ago.
months ago. Like we started working on it in February, and I think the project was I had it finished by June. I think so. It's 4 months of just hard mahi. And in between all of that, bro, is when I was out of action in the hospital, a ruptured appendix, my uncle passing, grand passing away, but I still put in that work. We got it done. It's pretty much produced from the ground up in the studio. It's mixed. Every instrumentation, every frequency is all mixed within the studio by yours truly.
Beautiful.
So there's 100+ hours put into every song on the project, and it's
Say
a lot of
less,
heart, a lot
say
of passion, and that's why it's called Say Less, because let the music speak for itself. You know, we've done the work, the
But
story's
once
told.
the whole album's out, we'll do a whole podcast about the album. Like,
Of course.
fucking
Oh, it's
100%.
pretty much we're going to be having you here once a month, bro. And when you come through, we'll have another story to tell about the next single, because they're going to be coming out every month.
That's what we're about.
That's what we're doing. It's the rollout. And this is Say Less season.
Yeah.
We're going to have a whole album rolling out straight to you guys. Get behind it,
Music
support
videos.
it, like it, share it up. And speaking of share it, King Cass, let's get that sharing happening and making sure that anybody out there, you're tuning in. This is Q&As, making a statement, breaking the stigma. That's live and direct from the podcast studio right to you in your home on your Facebook screen. We're doing it like no others. We're doing it different here.
It's already shared.
Legend. So if you're tuned in,
Shot wifey.
what are your questions? Ask
She's
away.
already onto it.
We're here. Ask your questions. Making a statement podcast. Get involved. It's breaking the stigma. It's your opportunity to ask us whatever you might want to ask.
should we hit the hot topic first?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, we kind of just had a yarn. Should we just
Yeah.
fire in?
I think
Dills, you reckon? Yeah, whatever you reckon.
okay, instead of a hot topic, we'll just kind of elaborate a little bit briefly on just that other thing that we were doing behind the scenes, because like we said, we shot a music video. We did the theatre show. We'll not go into that because it might take a little bit too much time, but we've got a vlog coming. So just stay tuned.
stay
Brother E
tuned.
has been working hard behind the scenes, mapping it out, putting it together.
Beautiful.
So we've got the vlog coming, and that will show you guys what it was like from the audition to the rehearsals to the behind the scenes to the leading up to the day,
Our
on the
parents'
day,
reactions.
our families being there, seeing it. This is
Full
the
vlog.
album, the Say Less album. We turned it into a theatrical piece. So that's a big piece of massive mahi.
We've been working hard, actually.
Working hard and delivering, bro. And the other thing is the creative kingdom. So
Yeah,
something we're doing with our local youth in the community is creative workshops, arts and music. and just kind of the basics, the groundings, the beginnings of
Popping off.
you know, just finding and planting a seed within them to find their creative selves and, you know, tap into something that isn't as accessible. I found like growing up here in Foxton, we didn't really have too many means to be able to learn outside the gate things like that. And that, you know, music, I had to pretty much learn everything myself from the ground up and teach myself. I didn't have anybody else around me showing me or helping me or doing anything with me. And so it feels cool to be able to plant a seed and give back and hopefully inspire others and help them shortcut and find their footings and their groundings and, you know, just create a pathway for them that they might not thought of that was realistic. Like the big one was the Rainbow Dairy.
Yeah.
But we're sitting there teaching these kids, bro, like painting and arts
Can
and
make you
crafts.
money.
And then we get to come in there and they've all kind of seen the dairy getting put together because that's in the backyard. That's the local community.
Now we're painting the container at the school.
Yeah, so there's a lot that we're doing.
But really, I just want to like tap back into what you just said. And so like, you know, my focus for the youth has been, you know, for a long time. You know, I studied at Praxis New Zealand. If you don't know what that is, just check it out on Google, Praxis New Zealand. If you're interested in diving into that space and helping out the rangatahi, there's not enough of us. There's definitely a lot of us out there to help the youth. So check out Praxis New Zealand. It's a course. It helps you go through. You can go right through to diploma. I went through it for 1 year and I came out for certificate for social wellbeing and youth development level 4. So I've got a certificate. So I've been working in these spaces and I've just always had this like vision and dream of like everything we're doing now. And I think it took for me to kind of be like, it's not so much all my baby anymore. Like who can I share this baby with? And I've shared it with Dilz a bit and it's growing and it's not just the baby now, it's growing. And we're not only just saying like, you know, we locked in a 10-week course that's already now been booked in for another term and probably we've been told there's a container to paint and we want to split it into like 4 different segments. So that's 4 terms. So we locked in our school contracts for a year and the headmaster's talking about us going to other schools and I've got other things happening in the youth space. And I think that what I just want to say is there was a documentary a while ago and there was this thing I said in it and it was, man, I just want our young people to talk through their creativity.
And that's what they're doing.
And
it's
that's what we're
wowing
doing.
me.
So,
and how cool was it that they painted us something? So
bro, it's already
course
showing
last
up.
week,
The
bro,
impact.
And they had like graffiti sketched our names on a big piece of paper and laminated it and gave it to me and Hunter to take home.
That's
and
cool.
it was like a big Dilz tag and a King Cass one with a crown in that, bro. And we're like, wow, that's so
special,
cool. So just speaking of and on that top topic, we've got the rangatahi jar right here. This is our give back to the youth in our community. This podcast is uncensored and unfiltered. Meaning you're hearing real talk, you're hearing taboo topics, you're hearing adults having conversations. If you're young and this is not your, you know, you're not in the age bracket to actually be tuned in, please tune out. And if you don't like curse words, then you need to tune out as well. But our compensation on the back end of that is we put 50 cents in this jar every time we swear. So we're actually raising funds and that is going to go back into our community and put towards the youth.
I think it's really important just to touch on this and it's in a lot of our social media world, swearing. I think swearing's okay, but it's how you deliver that swear word. If the swear word you're delivering has a derogatory outcome, or you're trying to attack somebody, hurt somebody, or you have an ill intention behind your swear word, then that should, to me, that's wrong. And I see a lot of people doing it. They speak down on people. So they're like, fuck, blah, there's go 50 cents. So blah, F this and F that and that person that. And I bet you if you're watching my content, and I bet you're still just a F and F, instead of just being like, yo, I effing cracked it. Or, whoa, this feels so effing good.
Yeah, right.
Oh my God, did you fucking see that? Like, see what? I'm changing the way that it's looked
It's
at.
breaking the stigma, bro. That's exactly
And
what
in
this
my
podcast is
music,
for.
you've taught me to do that, bro.
100%.
I'm swearing in my music. And, bro, I was in the car with my mum and I turned it down and says, how do you feel about me now swearing in my music? And guess what my mum said to me? She goes,
Fuck it.
nah, pretty much. But she goes, you've outgrown that now. You can't, you've unboxed yourself. You used to box yourself in and think you had to be this perfect saint rapper and all this, because you listened to how everybody would portray you and how people's perspectives molded you. You learned who you were and you stepped into your authentic self. Now you're remolding yourself and you're now putting yourself out there who you want to be in your true authentic self. And that's only going to impact and inspire other people to do the same. And that's what's happening with my page. It's growing, it's helping. The messages we're getting is people are like literally getting something from us daily. And it's like, that's where it comes down to. I just want to keep giving that back. So, you know, what you see on social media, man, there's so much work happening behind the scenes that you don't even know is happening. And
we swear about it.
yeah, and we swear about it. So what I was trying to say there was, yeah, you could say, I want to effing hurt this person, or you could be like, man, what an effing success, or man, this felt so effing good. So it depends on what you're swearing about, eh?
That's the one. We need your questions firing at us, please.
Let's go.
DJ
Breaking
TJ.
the stigma. Drop your questions in the chat. We're going to open them up, and it's good to be back.
Thank you.
Do you want to start with a hot topic or straight into questions?
No,
We just
Go
go
straight
straight
into
into
questions.
questions.
Okay, we had a good yarn.
First question is, what inspired you to write each song?
Who's that from?
Kyla.
Had that question.
Yeah, we
heaps.
have, and we are going to keep the answers
Kyla
brief.
Tari.
Yes.
Tarai, sorry.
Just quickly before we jump into that, we've also got a hairy wax strip right here. I'm going to get it off the table now, but just a plug, we played 21 questions. The consequence is a wax strip. So comment in the chat who you think got stripped, whose hair is all over this. I don't know. Take a guess.
They're hella hairy.
Whose face is the reddest right now?
It's pretty hairy, but
Yeah.
Go watch that when it comes out. Life inspires me to write music. With it, I think it's emotions, and that's what we say. And you know, they say less. The whole point of everything there is music is healing for the consumer, and music is healing as the listener. So somebody, for example, you don't make music.
I'm not a rapper.
Not yet. You're not yet. We're working on some other shit behind the scenes, eh, brother?
Don't share that yet.
Yeah, I won't share. But yeah. So as somebody that doesn't necessarily come from the creating of music world, you could sign off on the fact that as a listener, music is very healing.
100%.
And then, as a creator, music is very healing. And it's just life. So it's just emotion, capturing energy. Like you can tell somebody they're happy, you're happy, and somebody can tell you they're happy, but you can't see or feel it. And then when you make a piece of music to associate with that, then you can feel that happiness, Yeah.
So for me, very brief, you told me to be brief. And the question was, what inspires me to make music? Man, I got a story to tell and I'm not going to stop telling it. Yeah,
it's a good one.
Your
By the
life.
way, we've got the
it's life. I've
Chuck-
got a story to tell. I'm not going
we've
to stop
got
telling it.
the new Fanta, Chucky's Punch. It's strawberry flavored. It's not bad. I was hoping for better.
Also, Dilz, can I just ask, that little, inspiration talk right then, did you take that from the theatre
That's
show?
what I said at the start. I said, just like I say in the theatre show
Okay.
about music being a healing. Yeah.
Okay. You
Okay.
got another question?
Of course.
fire
Second
them.
question is, how you come up with the name Making a Statement from Latea?
Awesome.
Sniff it.
I'll tell you what, I remember, so I was in a driveway going to go visit my cousin Braden, cousin B, and I think he was feeding me pizza. I think we're having pizza, and I was driving all the way over there, all the way to Levin. I was thinking about, because I created this idea for the business. I knew I wanted to launch this business, but I didn't know how to brand it and so it could have a ring to it. And I just started thinking about how I nickname everything. And then I started thinking about, well, I'm a rapper, and so it has to rhyme somehow. It has to play into that, you have to be able to rhyme with it. And then that making a statement, breaking the, it just kind of was like rhymes, bars, making a statement, breaking the, so breaking the and making a, and statement, it was just what I landed on, making a statement. It's kind of got a ring to it. Making a statement, entertainment, that was it. It was the full thing has a whole ring to it. Making a statement, entertainment.
It's
and then
pretty
breaking a
fitting as
statement.
well.
So it's just my rhymes, it's my internal rhythm and rhyme schemes and that coming out, and it created the name.
The amount of avenues that it's reaching as well is really making a statement as well. It's not
100%.
just I'm just here making music.
Yeah.
We've got podcasts and vlogs and merch and everything.
That's what I knew
Random
that was all
reels
coming though.
and-
I
yeah.
knew that. I knew it. Like at the start, 2-3 years ago when I was putting all this together, and I was talking to you, and you guys seen it. I did pilots and we did test runs, and I've had the merch out there since 2023. Now everybody has a clothing line. I've had the podcast that I launched and trying to capture that YouTube channel, and now everybody's doing that. So it's crazy because I was like 1 foot ahead of the game, but at the same time, I wasn't ready to launch in the full capacity like what we're doing right now. It's been stepping stones. It's been a long process. When I came up with making a statement a couple of years ago, I knew what it was. It was podcast, it was apparel, and it wasn't just Dilz merch, it was a streetwear brand. Because I was repping Zero Fucks, I was repping Bad Temper, and I was making these guys money and not making myself money. So I was like, how can I bring this all in-house and create my own thing.
That's the same for me too. 2017, I started King Cass. I had my first 50 t-shirts, you know.
You've always been the merch guy, bro.
Yeah,
I've always
yeah.
thought that was dope about you. Every time you came to a show with me,
Just keep
you
stepping
gave
up.
me a piece of merch, and every time I'd see you perform, you had a new like clean outfit on. You've always had
Yeah.
game in that space, bro.
Yeah,
and I vouch for
G.
that.
I mean, I'm just trying to step into. I know it's real. Everyone's doing it, embroidery across the back and stuff. But you got to go with the times and keep pumping. And I guess I feel like for me, it's like, yeah, I'm gonna use what everyone's liking, but I'm gonna throw my message on it. And same with the hip hop, same with the drill. Like I'm gonna use this.
It's
sound.
impossible to be original. Now.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
I
so
can
hard.
Spoken on that.
Yeah. It's like everything's just rinsed through the ringer.
Rinsed through the ringer, bro.
Speaking
I've
on
got
your-
something coming though that no one's done. Shh.
Speaking on your the fits you were saying, the tracksuit you were wearing at your birthday was dope.
Shot
the
you.
colorway was sick.
Thank you.
I noticed it in one of your pictures and I was like, fuck, that's nice. I like that color.
Yeah, I've always been about a color coordinating and shit.
Yeah.
man.
No, it was nice.
Shot you.
Next question, Cuzzy DJ.
Next question is from Aroha Lee. With everything Making a Statement has accomplished in this last year alone, which milestone stands out the most?
I'll
That-
go
that's-
just from since I've signed.
Yeah.
And then you can talk
yeah,
on it
you
because it's a
start.
question. Yeah, I'll
Yep.
just go real quickly. Well, you know, since I signed with Dilz, he's been able to put something to the table that I can make money off. He's been able to put something on the table I can perform. He's just bringing shit to the table. So signing with Making a Statement has been actually, let's say it's been definitely a big growth in what I'm doing and now my music space. I've always had that content game cracked. I've always feel if I just keep pushing through there, I'll always just be seen in there. But I really wanted my music to step in, and yeah, I've put the music through the presentation. It's all in there. But now I'm actually stepping in with an album with you, and we're both really loud and proud. So
I made you bring your A game too.
Yeah,
I put you in that studio, bro, and worked you.
well,
Rewrite,
you said for me to battle you out,
rework.
and I,
Yeah.
I listened to some of my verses, and I'm like, ooh, they're pretty close.
Yeah, bro, you stepped up and you held your own, and that's what
Especially
we needed.
Deja Vu, I come in hot.
Yeah,
you
bro,
know?
the whole album's what it
Yeah,
needed to be. And
appreciate it.
It took a lot of mahi.
And now I'm working on my album, and when I'm writing and shit, like, yeah, I feel like for me it's game over. And when I say game over, that's not an ego. That's like it's a game over. I'm taking over my old ways. I'm starting a new way. So it's that game's over. I've clocked that, and I'm upgrading now, and I'm stepping into this new space. And yeah, money changes people, but everything changes people, man. And if people aren't ready to adapt and move with the change, well, then they're not your people. But you're ready to adapt and move with the change because you're all about changing and growing too.
So what you're
yeah.
saying is making a statement makes money.
Yeah.
And I vouch for that.
Hard.
So
Facts.
yeah, the biggest things, I don't know, there's a lot of milestones, and you know, on the financial milestone, you know, I'm proud of the success that Making a Statement has had, and that it's been able to provide and be a piece of income for me and my family. I turned my music into a business, and I was able to establish it and create something in that space that I was, you know, that was the goal. Years ago, I set the goal to create a secondary form of income. And that's what I had kind of done with music as Dilz. And I was like, so what's the new goal? Because now I've done what I set out to do. I achieved my dream. I never dreamed to be the #1 rapper in New Zealand. I dreamed to be able to make money off my music so I didn't have to sell drugs, you know?
Yeah,
and it turned out that I was like, okay, well, I've achieved my goal. I make money as Dilz. What's the next step? And it was create a business and try to provide. And it's done that. It's provided opportunities. Massive milestones, bro, is signing you, my first artist, putting out Fire with Joshy E. That whole thing was produced by myself and mixed by myself and worked together in our studio, my studio, Joshy E in that space with me. And I'm proud of that body of work, and I'm proud of him as an artist. And the apparel range is landed in the main street of Foxton. So if you're local to Foxton, you can now go into the main street of Foxton and purchase and print and get my clothes. You could put it on, you know. My clothing brand is in the main street of Foxton. That's a huge, huge milestone. And the podcast, look at us. Look at where we are. Look at the hard work that's gone into the space. The space is everything that I've always dreamed it would be, and we're here, and I've got my crew behind me. I've got my signed DJ there behind the ones and twos tonight, operating everything because he's my right hand man, the apprentice, he's growing with the team, and we're here to give him opportunities and a platform, and that's what Making a Statement's about. And we've got Mr. She up here from Christchurch to Foxton and painting the Rainbow Dairy. Like, that's making a statement. That's a milestone. We've got Brother E over here. We've just completely brought our videography in-house now. We can shoot every music video from start to finish, me and this guy. And
Game over.
now I've got what I've always wanted, creative freedom, bro. And I said to my producers, I said to my people, I said, I'm going to learn how to make beats and produce and mix my own stuff so I don't have to rely on anybody, so I can make my own music the way I want to. And that's exactly what I've started doing, and that's what I've been doing for years. And the shit that's coming out now, the music, Say Less is another milestone. You know, so every umbrella of making a statement is making moves, and that's milestone. That's
100%.
accomplishment. Next question.
I didn't answer
Oh yeah, go.
because you guys don't fucking shut up.
Hey, I didn't,
Hey, that's a big question. That's a
I
big
didn't
question.
say much.
No, it was what's your biggest milestone? It should have just been.
But every aspect, every umbrella, bro, every umbrella has a
Yeah, it has.
milestone.
I'm giving you
tough.
shit.
I know, but I
I'm
love
giving
that
you
question.
shit.
I think that was Babe that
Making
asked
a
that.
statement's impacting.
And we're breaking the stigma.
Yeah.
I don't have a milestone. I'm just enjoying where I'm at.
Cool, bro.
That's my milestone.
Solid.
I just like doing what I'm doing.
I think your milestone would be breaking out your shell and
yeah,
becoming
Well, that's what I
more
mean.
comfortable where you
I
are.
still haven't hit the peak yet. So that's why I say I'm enjoying what I'm doing now because I'm consistent. Every week I'm doing something that I haven't done before.
That's dope.
Yeah.
So I'm just enjoying where I'm at. 'cause
Bro,
I'm
I
right.
just turned up here. I was like, I've got an idea for a skit. Put you in there and said, here,
And
jump
we all
in front
worked
of the
together,
camera.
yeah.
Jump in front of the camera. You're in a skit now, and you nailed it.
And then we all came together.
Stay
and it
tuned
all
for that
fair.
skit coming out. It's fucking
it's
cracker.
Fucking cracker.
Yeah,
We just swore a couple of times. Yeah.
Next question.
Sorry, we got lots for Trev to do over there. If only you could see what he's doing behind the scenes.
He's just tallying up how much we owe the jar. 50 cents per swear word here. Making a statement podcast. We're uncensored, unfiltered.
By the way, just a little thing for the viewers. Dilz is at 17 swears tonight. But the next question is, this is actually for Ethan because this has been requested a couple times, but
Cool.
I've missed it. Ethan still wants to talk about apprentices.
Was that from Dan?
Go talk about them.
He messages me all the time. That Trev, he never wants to talk about apprentices. What does he want? What does he want to
Talk
know?
about our making a statement apprentice.
Oh, they never learn.
Gee.
No. Oh, I don't know. You can have good ones and bad ones. That's all I'll say on it. That's all I'll say on it.
I
Is
like
Cuzzy
Trev.
DJ TJ a good one or a bad one?
Oh, he's learning. He's an apprentice that's growing. So as long as they're progressing, as long as they're not making the same mistake more than once.
Trev shows
Bro,
up.
I'll tell you what, that's exactly what I was going to say. Cuzzy DJ TJ shows up. He shows up.
Yeah.
He's there. He's
That's
been
what I
there
mean.
every step of the way, bro. He DJ'd the Making a Statement showcase in Palmy. He DJ'd the Say Less Theatre show. He's here every time we do a stream on his stream schedule on his night. May not be on time, but he's there.
But he doesn't answer messages.
He doesn't answer
He's
messages.
terrible
But
at
he
communication.
shows up.
He shows up. He knows the schedule. He's got it in his head. He just shows up.
Shows up.
That's on, Cuzzy
That's
DJ.
what I was saying.
Shout out to you.
I'm
That's what I
proud
was-
as of him.
That's what I'm saying. You don't see how much he's actually doing sitting
He's
over in
doing
that corner.
heaps.
He's doing a lot. You
Yeah,
know?
he's
Still
controlling
That-
pushes
he's
him.
learning. He's learning every single week, and that's a good apprentice. When you have an apprentice that makes consistent mistakes, the same mistakes.
You
Yeah,
cut, you,
it's
This is
you're
all
changing
tough.
those camera angles, eh, my
But
cuz?
this is also so that, like Cuzzy Trev, he can also take this as portfolio for stuff as he kind of gets, older too. And later on, 10 years down the track, this is all knowledge and all stuff that can be used to make money.
I will say one thing. We'll talk about apprentices. Dan was telling me today that his apprentice smacked his hand with a hammer. So I'll just mention.
What?
That happened.
What just happened?
Did you just shit?
I interrupted him.
That was a shit.
That
That
was a shit.
wasn't a shit yet.
I beg to differ. Who heard that in
Bro,
the chat?
that was just my 21 questions buzzer delayed as from the last
Oi,
segment.
chat,
All right.
who heard that?
Oh,
See,
All
there's
right.
the-
Is
there's
that a
the
butt
shit.
smell?
That's the butt smell.
next
bro.
one.
Butt smell.
We'll go some
Okay.
rapid fires.
No, butt smell.
Next question is, King Cass, are you enjoying living in Foxton?
Good question.
Who asked that?
That was from Daniel Taylor.
Shee! Yeah, hard out. Honestly, just I want to elaborate on that a little bit too. They
Not
say
too much.
No, not too much. So they say that the bird needs to leave his nest sometimes to fly and understand his own space and to find his own space. And I feel like leaving Christchurch has been the most biggest the hugest growth. Like, honestly, if you're listening and watching this, I've had 17,000. It's not about this, but I've had 17,000 people follow me since I've moved up north. And I know that that's because, you know, the people are coming and I'm moving and people are coming with the movement. So just thank you so much for all you Cass fam, hashtag Cass fam in the chat if you're with me now. But yeah, I'm honestly loving it here. My family's loving it here. And it's just another stepping stone and another part of the journey. So 363 Foxton, baby.
I think your consistency helps your growth as well.
Thank
Because
you.
you're very consistent. Like when you start doing something, you just go. I think that because you've been doing it for so long now, I think the more consistent you are, the more relevant you become.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's helping.
I think it's just creating loyal fan base too. That's a big part of everything, is a fan base that truly follows.
I don't want to call them a fan base. I don't want to call you, they're watching. I don't want to call you as a fan base, and I don't want to call you as followers. I just want to call you, this is exactly what I want to say. Yous aren't followers, yous aren't fans. Yous are Cass fan, but really, I've built a community of people that love to interact with me. So I just want to build a bigger community. So if you're part of the community, thank you. Like, don't ever think yourself a fan. Don't ever feel that way. Feel like you're part of this community. If you get something from me, then go and put it in your life and then make someone else's life change through what you've done, because that's the ripple effect. I can only start the ripple effect. You can help make it further. It's like when you throw a stone in a pond, it hits and it ripple effects. Be part of that ripple effect and spread that good news, because it's coming. The awakening's here.
And say less.
Say less. Shee. ROTK, resurrection.
Okay, Ethan. Shania just asked a question.
Okay.
Hi, Shania.
I'm nervous.
My question is, babe, where's the heat pump remote?
Wait. And then
You're
he's
gonna
like,
have to.
Hey, breaking the stigma. Why is it always the guy's fault?
Nah. So you're gonna have to wake Layla up probably, because she's the one that always touches the bloody remote.
Damn.
Check beside the couch. That's my answer.
you just threw him off big time.
Stop
Who was
farting.
that? Was that you?
I don't fart on camera.
No, I think you did.
I burp.
Yeah, fuck
Barney.
that. Barney. Oh,
That was good, eh?
next question.
That was
Right.
quite Barney-ish, that one, eh?
Okay, Latea asked, will Foxton always be home base, or is there plans to venture out?
I've ventured out. I've moved to Rotorua. I've moved to Sydney. I was living in Australia. I've lived in Levin. I've lived around the outskirts. Foxton is home base though. My grandparents, both generations, both side of the family here. So for me, yeah, Foxton's the home base.
Foxton is my home base for now, but I don't plan on being here for the rest of my life. I want to go somewhere else. I don't know where yet.
Doesn't
I'm
mean
not
I
gonna
won't
plan
leave the
anything.
home base, but home base is, this is my home base. Like I can't take that away from what this place is. It will forever
Born
be
in
a
the
home base.
03, now living in the 363. But hey, wherever this dream takes me.
That's cool.
The bars.
But really, honestly, just wherever I go on, wherever this is going to take me, honestly, you never know what's going to happen. A phone call could come through tomorrow that offers a lifetime-changing opportunity that could move my whole family overseas to another country to go and do a youth program. Like the opportunities are so, it's just, there's so much opportunities out there. You just got to think of them in here first, start to feel them and start to put action in place to make it feel like you already have that. And one day those phone calls will come.
Would you move to Rome?
If the opportunity was big enough and if it was going to set my family up.
Imagine
I'd
getting
move
content at
anywhere.
the Colosseum. That'd be
I
so
know.
cool.
But anyway, that's what I'm here to say is like, we don't actually know where the destination is going to take us. But no, I don't see myself being, there is no final destination. Whoa.
Plug the new Final Destination.
But anyway, there is no.
Cuzzy
I-
DJ TJ.
And I'm happy. I'm happy where I am, but I know there's more. Bring it on. Let's go. Let's travel. I want to travel the world. I'm going to travel the world.
Okay, next question is from Daniel Taylor. Are you guys getting more people to come on the podcast?
Are we asking questions from variety of people, or we just got the same people in the chat asking the questions? If you're out
Variety.
there, are you asking questions?
Yeah.
We want everybody getting involved.
Let's go chat.
Yes, we have
Yes.
more guests lined up.
Next week, we'll talk about who we've got coming.
Who you got coming?
Is it? I forget his name.
John Taylor.
John
Foxton
Taylor.
locals will know him. He's
Yeah.
a musician, but he's also just launched his own podcast. And
He's
he's
got
told me that was inspired by me and what I was doing. So that's cool. I want to drop some gems on him.
And he's got an out of it story.
He's got a cool story.
Trippy.
He's going to talk his shit. He's going to break the stigma. That's what we're about. Taboo Corridor.
I can't remember the full list that you sent me.
Justin Tamihana,
Yeah,
the week
when he
after
get-
that.
when he's back.
Foxton
We've
Mayor.
still got to do, like, obviously, you've got me coming in here once a month. So one of those once a month with the breaking the stigma, I'll be more than happy to actually tell my story, because it never got, it's on your other podcast.
What are you talking about?
Well, my story.
Oh, yeah, bro. Yeah. You're talking about the unreleased podcast that we shot last year.
Like my story
Yeah.
about my mum, my
Yeah,
journey, like all
yeah.
that.
There'll
I'm
be a
like,
podcast.
Yeah,
not a breaking
yes,
the
I
story.
mean, yeah. Still keen as to come do that.
We've got Jaden Moore, hopefully. I'm planting that seed and been talking to him behind the scenes. He's a Foxton entrepreneur that owns a lot of businesses, and it'll be awesome to pick his brain. And I'm just putting this out there. Like, I've got a lot of people in my inbox hitting me up like, hey, can I come on the podcast? Can I come on the podcast? But the thing is, the music community, which is where I'm from, 90% of them are rappers, and we want a variety of guests. So me not putting you on here isn't anything against you or what you're doing or anything like that. It's just because I'm a hip hop head in the music world doesn't mean that this podcast is primarily that.
No
This
way.
podcast is anybody and everybody telling a story, breaking their stigmas, and sharing that with the people. And that's what our podcast is about.
Beautiful.
So
Nicely
we've got
put.
some massive guests coming.
Nicely put.
Okay, next question is, how did it feel to have the mics working by Victoria Bethel?
She's the one from the production.
Those mics.
Those
oh,
mics, those
throw
mics
them
are shit.
out.
See, this
Those
is
mics
why
are shit.
we got
These
these
here-
mics. We own these, and they work all the time.
Yeah.
Except for in your skit where it was missing.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, no,
Like
it's,
money.
obviously, I think it's just massive feeling having everything working. The cameras
Yeah.
and capturing at 4K. I think that tonight's the first time we
think
shouldn't have kinks in the back end. of
when
everything.
you're
We hope.
performing
We hope.
live,
We
when
hope.
you're performing live and the mics are cutting in and out during your performance, it's very frustrating. You tire out a bit more because you're chasing your vocal. If there's not enough coming out off the foldbacks on the front of the stage, you tire out because you're chasing your vocal. And if there's nothing coming out of the front and it's all coming out in-house, then you're literally fully chasing your own vocal. You're trying to find it in the back of the audience where you will never find your own vocal. So I feel like also when it cuts out and you're trying to rap, and then when you're trying to back up someone else too, and you're not even able to get your backups, it's like it leaves him losing his place too, because Dilz can't breathe while I'm going to say that word now because his mic's working and mine's not. So it's so important to have everything working.
As rappers, we are doing everything from a rhythm, a flow, a metronome on the beat. And when we're doing fucking these complicated impact, like, intertwinable, intellectual bars, bro, that are like, you're still in the venom is killing, and you start going all like that, G, and it's like, you can't hear the beat, you're not going to be able to rap to the beat because you
right.
can't time yourself, and then you
Yeah.
start going all over the place, and it just kind of has a knock-on effect. So we own these mics, they always work, we on.
But yeah, what was the question?
The
How
question
do we
is,
feel?
How do we feel about these mics working?
Oh, because those ones didn't.
Mhm.
Oh, I get it.
Mm.
I think we answered
Being
it.
cheeky.
Hi.
Okay. Sorry. Next question is,
Robitussin.
I've just bought some of that tonight.
what is your fave tattoo you got, and who is your favorite rapper / artist for E?
Awesome. We'll start you, E.
I'd get the one on I'd say the one on my back because it was the first one I ever got. And it was thank the Lord for my true family. Basically thanking like all the people that helped bring me up and to who I am. So like I class like the boys using my brothers. Doesn't matter if you're blood or not, using my true family. So like that's like my mum's best friends who I call auntie to this day. Like they're not blood, but I class them as family. That's that sort of thing. So just paying my respects to everyone that helped raise me and who formed a big family. Because I'm from a small family, as you know. I've only got a small
No
like
siblings.
5 to 10 of us. Really. So it was that's my favorite tattoo.
And your favorite artist?
Chris Brown.
Yeah.
Music wise,
I knew you were going to say
life choices maybe not.
that. My favorite tattoo,
It's hard.
it is hard. I think personally right now, the one that I'm resonating probably the most with, because I'm just so glad I got it, is like on my chest. Can you see that over there? So I got the dove, and it's over a tombstone, and that was over my heart to represent a baby that was never born of mine. And I got in there written "Fly High" with a love heart, but I got Gran to write it because I knew I wanted her to have that on me. And so yeah, the piece itself means something to me, but then that extra layer of Gran, I got her to handwrite it, so that's what's tattooed there. And then she's recently passed away. So I was just having a shower the other day, and I was just thinking about how glad I was that I got that.
That's really special.
That's special as, yeah.
And favorite artist, Eminem and Hobson.
Right.
Pick one.
Hobson.
Okay. Hunter.
Yeah, mine, to be honest, would be The Third Eye, because it's definitely the most relevant at the moment with like how my spiritual journey and how far I'm taking things and manifesting and, bro, just attracting everything that I want at the moment, and it's all just coming. And yeah, so my third eye, and it also has a story. I'm not going to tap into it. That could be for when I tell my actual story.
Mm-hmm.
But favorite artist, chilling it all day, 420 fam. Shoo.
Nine.
Okay, next question is, where in the world would be your best place to visit?
I want to go to that one that's got the over the water bungalows.
Bora Bora.
Nah, Tahiti.
Oh,
I always want to go to Tahiti.
Okay.
And LA.
You got to pick one. You
Nah,
can't keep picking more than one.
Two. Tahiti then. Oh, and LA.
Okay.
Tahiti and LA.
Yeah.
So what, in the next, what, when if I ever
whenever. Your dream place to go, is that right?
Yeah, just your dream destination.
probably like, LA, New York, Times Square and all that, and then Dubai.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dude,
I wanna
there was
go-
way more than one.
No, it was just
No, it was two.
two.
I want to go. No, it was three.
How?
I want to go to like Europe and go around all like the castles and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Like the old school castles.
I think that'd be scary though. I think that'd be haunted.
Oh, I don't care. You're not going to live there. I just
Yeah.
want to go and see them because I'm real interested in like Vikings.
We'll
and
take the
stuff.
cameras and that and do some ghost hunting.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Okay.
Okay.
Planting that seed, making statement, ghost hunting.
By the way, welcome. You can see this merch here. This is about to drop for pre-order. It's to represent our new single dropping in a couple of weeks. So just stay tuned. It's Say Less. We're about to start coming out the gates with it all. But this merch is about to go live on the website. So makingstatement.co.nz/apparel. We've got Afterpay, and this will be up in the next day.
And also, if making statement starts a ghost hunting, we might make making statement ghost vacuum.
Yep. Making a statement. Ghosts.
No.
Okay, next question is, any interest in putting some te reo Māori into some songs if you haven't already?
Only on the level and extent to which I actually speak it. Like I naturally chuck in some Māori words in my day to day, like, hoha, that's a great descriptive word. But I would like intertwine to the level in which I incorporate it currently. I wouldn't go beyond because I feel like it would be fake representation.
I was going to say, do you think it
Yeah.
would be almost like disrespectful
Yeah.
because you don't actually
Well,
really know
I
it?
think it would look like I was hunting funding or something like that.
Yeah, I feel like if someone like Mang or Paho or someone like that, Paiho or something like that reached out to me, or a musical scheme in that space reached out to me and was like, hey, we really like this song. We wanted to turn it into a te reo Māori song.
Kind of like what Stan Walker did and
What
Hit
happens?
660
What,
did.
what actually happens is the song goes to like kaumātuas and koias. It goes through the chain and it gets made properly. So everything you're saying makes sense and it's all properly done. It's not just because you can speak te reo Māori, but you might say this, but it really means this. So it goes through the lines, and so that's why Mango Paho and all that. They'll all have people checking all the songs up. So.
With that support network behind it,
But
maybe.
for someone like myself, like if I wanted to, I was going to. I was so close to it. I had heart on my sleeve and I was going to get it translated into Māori. I went to Te Wānanga Aotearoa and I sat down and I was blessed. They did some prayer over me and gave me the blessing and the journey to go do it. And they just said I just have to find the right person and help write the song. But it never really came of it. So I think in that question and saying, yeah, I wouldn't mind dropping a couple of like te reo bombs, but I feel like there's artists already doing it, like Ray, Swizzle, like they already own all that. I want to do shit that hasn't been done
and
yet.
they do it
I mean,
fluently. Like that's their nature, their culture, and they're repping that with pride. And they go
But
hard
if someone
doing
was
it,
coming
and
to
I
remake
respect
a
that.
whole song of mine and turn it into te reo Māori and then bring a chick in to sing the hook now and remake the song and it was all te reo Māori, and of course I'd love to do something like that. It's doing the haka in the background with the pui, and bro, I'd love all that stuff. But if it's gonna come, it's gonna come to me, and if it's my journey, it's my journey. But for now, I just got to keep making music and it'll take me where it takes me.
Yeah, I like that. I changed my answer because if that opportunity and that process came about and it was taken seriously and we did it
Has to be,
together like
yes.
that, then yes, I'd consider it. But I wouldn't go and put myself in the studio and write a whole song.
wouldn't try.
like that. That wouldn't be my cup
I
of
feel
tea
like that's
because
tapu.
It's outside of my expertise.
I might as well just sit on the table.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm
Cuzzy
saying like
DJ.
Tupperwares. Yeah.
Okay, next question is, what's your favorite Christchurch graffiti artist, King Cass?
Who's my favourite?
Yes.
Oh,
Christchurch.
Decipher all day. Decipher's the king.
You're my favorite.
Huh?
You're the only one I know. I don't know.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Oh, just leave it at the,
Dec-
you're my
yeah, yeah.
favourite. But yeah, Decipher, bro. He's the king. He's and that guy's taken his art all over the world. Look him up. DCYPHER. Bro, the dude's done murals overseas, over in Norway. Like, yeah, Sweden. This dude's travelled the world with graffiti.
That's cool.
Okay, next question
Who-
is, when did you feel most out of alignment and how did you course correct?
That's a really big question, Brother E.
Okay, give it to me first. Probably the coming months before me and Shania started talking. I was going through a whole lot of dramas and that sort of thing, and I started questioning like where my life was going and if I was doing the right things and stuff like that. And then I think that was kind of, I started to.
Told you he's been
What a
farting,
rude
bro.
guy.
Oh, so I don't fart on the camera. That's his excuse. He's popping them off over there, G.
Basically, yeah, that was when I started to make the
Who?
That was when I started to make the move and started to kick some habits and trying to make changes, I guess. I don't know. So yeah,
What was the change?
just slowed down on partying and moved away from the hut and yeah, I don't know.
Sometimes it
Stopped
takes
hanging
that,
out.
eh?
I had like not saying the guys I hung out with were bad people, but I think like we were just like obviously bouncing each other's energy off, and we were all just young and partying and stuff, and I was just outgrowing that, I think. And obviously some people can drink and have fun and not make mistakes, and I'm one of those people that drink and have fun and do make mistakes. So I kind of like, I decided like, I was like, I just need to stop doing what I'm doing and start making better choices. And then once obviously me and Shania started dating, I just had to do what I had to do and made those changes, and now here I am.
That's the one. I think that's quite important. That's quite big. I will quickly jump in. I think mine most out of alignment was when I was in a yuck relationship, and I think you lose yourself in those. And it took me leaving that relationship to find myself, and I think that's very important because people get stuck in them, and then they go like, "This is me, this is it," but it's not. You just have to remove yourself, and it's just like you said. I was here, and you had this energy bouncing off, and it came down to maybe the crowd you were in, or maybe the movement of where you were located, and you went from the hut and moved out. It's just the same as a relationship. You separate yourself, and then you can.
Which
find
I did
yourself.
that as well.
Yeah, so
I did get out of a relationship. So
Yeah,
I just wasn't going to touch on it, but that is what it is.
finding yourself.
Yeah.
Well, we'll talk more about this when it comes to my turn to tell my story. But, I hit rock bottom and ended up in a mental institution. And I either had to, get out of there and do, become who I am today or die, So it's either they say, it's either institutions, jails, or death, Talking about something serious. as fuck,
that's what he
know.
did, and you farted, so I got you
Yeah, I
back
know,
out.
got
You
me
like
back,
that?
yeah.
You like that?
These guys just keep
But it's
farting.
real talk
I mean,
though,
damn,
so
I said
yeah,
a
no.
C word.
Yeah.
Cut that out.
Yeah.
Sorry, bro. Keep going. That was rude.
Sorry, G. I just wanted to get you back. I said it to him first. I said, I'll get him back, bro. I got you.
I didn't agree.
Because he was telling his story, and you did a so we
Yeah.
thought we'll get you back.
Yeah.
That stinks. That was rude.
Your attitude stinks. Shut up.
Smell.
We'll go maybe 2 more questions. If we can maybe do rapid fire 3. Quick, like yay or nays.
I think a camera's out. I saw.
Yeah, that's all right.
Okay, next question is. Oh, there's actually 3 questions. Next question is, have you heard of Ren from the UK?
Yes, he's awesome. He's talented as, and I've showed him to my family. He's great.
Next.
Okay, next question is, King Cass, do you remember Carbon Bar Christchurch or Home Bar?
Whoa, Carbon Bar and Home Bar. Yeah, I kind of remember those, but I remember more like Treehouse, Grumpy Mole, karaoke bars. Yeah.
Carbon Bar was at a club. It's like I recall a lot of clubs that don't exist anymore, like East Ab, the Daily, Shooters,
I remember
Mr. Q's, bro, The Office. I used to bounce at these. O'Malley's, I don't even know if that's still open, but I used to be a bouncer, bro. I used to bounce at all these clubs. And when you're a bouncer and you're out there sober and there's just a room full of drunk cunts, you just don't want to drink. You don't want to be that person. It put me off clubbing, bro. I don't think I've gone out really much ever since I was a bouncer.
Makes sense.
Was it last question?
Okay, last question is, have you lads thought of doing an Australian tour?
Yes.
Yay! Manifest that we want to do the New Zealand tour and then do like a real nice package off the back end of it and some promoter pick us up. If not, we'll take ourselves there. I don't know. Whatever happens, happens. Final, yeah, we don't know that final destination, but we're ready to go wherever.
Plug the new Final Destination movie again.
Yeah.
I've never left New Zealand, so I'd love to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be
Fuck
awesome.
Aussie. I want to do a world tour.
We did our Yes We Next tour, and that, in a sense, got expanded to Australia because I got that
Yep.
show over in Brisbane, was it, I think?
Yeah.
I think it was in Brisbane. And that put that on our poster. So our poster could technically be advertised as a New Zealand and Australian tour. So we have kind of, in a sense, actually done that. But I want to rewind that and then take the whole tour to Australia.
Yeah, well, I
And you with
I opened up for Onyx over in Australia and Brisbane and Sydney, so I've done it too. So it's about I want to actually
Take the tour, making a
our
statement
tour
over
over
there.
there. So yeah, stay tuned.
So we've probably filled up a good amount of coin for our rangatahi jar. We just played 21 questions before this as well. Make sure you stay tuned to our YouTube channel. That's where all the content comes out in full. So if you like what you're seeing and hearing and the laugh that we have, the concept of what we're trying to deliver, breaking the stigma, breaking that taboo corridor, and just being ourselves on a bloody camera. That's exactly what this is. And to be honest, if the bro was giving us deep corridor, and that's why we're so comfortable doing it, we would probably do a fart and carry on. That's why you're seeing what you're seeing, is because it's
Yeah, it
natural.
wasn't
This is
rude,
our
it's
space.
funny.
This is our space. This is the Making a Statement podcast. Yeah.
See? There you go.
Hey.
Who was that?
Again, Making a Statement,
Bucksmell.
.co.nz apparel. These are dropping in the next 24 hours. The bro's wearing our OG hoodie. We've got our gears up here, and brother King Cass also has his Go Where You're Appreciated. They're available on his website, so go make
Thank
an
you.
order over there as well.
Kingcast.co.nz.
Foxton Main Street. If you're in Foxton, if you're a local, go up the Main Street. We've got a giveaway going right now. You just take a selfie in the window, put statement maker. Bro, you should actually go get in the draw. You just got to take a selfie in the window and then hashtag statement maker, bro. And we're going to get a winner out of all of those pictures. So it's making a statement.
Be a bit rigged if I won.
We'll just treat it like like an actual. You're in
If
the
I
draw.
win, I'll give it away.
There we go. So yeah, if you're a Foxton local, go to the window at Care Design, take your shot, put it on Facebook, hashtag statement maker, you go in the draw. And then if you're on social media, you're not on Foxton, we've got another giveaway going on the Dilz page, Making a Statement apparel. We've got a Father's Day package going. So you tag your father figure and you both go in the draw to win something. It's that easy. So if you're tuned in and you haven't done it, then that's just stupid. But again, Making a Statement podcast, this has been Breaking the Stigma. Stay tuned, subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on all our platforms, and keep supporting. We've got the merch and the singles rolling out the next couple of weeks. You're about to see what's been brewing up in the background with Say Less. Over here, we brought back Mr. She. And to the right of me, the brother E.
Bye. I'm Ethan.
Gonna happen as fire but fighter, ain't nobody putting it down. I'm holding it down, no common grounds. I'm making a statement, that's the way to claim that you're running the